Hey, what's up, fellas? What's up? Happy New Year, happy 2020, happy and successful 2020 for all you guys. Today I'm going to show you guys just a quick video on how to DMX. I will try to do it as easy as I can explain it. For the people that already know how to use DMX, this video might be quite boring for you guys, but you guys are more than welcome to give me any tips, anything else that I mess up with. I've been doing DMXing for a good maybe 4 or 5 years already. I'm not an expert, but I know a little something. But this video is mainly for the people that have no clue on how to DMX. I was very scared when I started DMXing, so I want to make sure whoever hasn't done any type of DMXing, I will try to explain it as easy as I can. So whoever wants to jump in and do some DMXing and start in 2020, so that way you guys don't have your lights just running around all over the place looking all crazy. DMXing is actually pretty easy once you get the hang of it. Again, I was really scared when I first started trying to do the DMX. I was confused as hell, but hopefully this little video helps you guys out. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. This really helps us out on YouTube to get this video plenty of views. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. Again, a quick video on how to DMX. I have a few lights that I set up here for you guys, and I will explain easy ways to start DMXing, or even if you don't have a DMX program yet, you can also DMX, not DMX, but put them on slave mode to kind of help out. If you have two of the same lights, at least they both do the same thing, so they don't just go all over the place with two lights. Right now I have those two up lights on the back. They're just doing whatever they want. As you guys can see, they're not linked or anything, so you know the light show looks messy. Let me turn on the lights and get some quick demo for you guys here. Give me a second. I will try to do this video as best as I can for you guys here. So the easiest thing when you guys purchase lights, if you're starting out, always try to purchase in sets, a pair of each, so it's easier for you guys to program them. This is some very cheap China lights, but they do the job, you know, good for washing the dance floor. Wash effects are always nice. You got some up lights on the back, couple of Chevy movie heads. These are also nice. But let me do a quick demo, pretty much how to do master slave. All right, fellas, so let's start from the beginning. If you don't have any type of DMX program, software, or a controller, but you have two lights that are the same, get a DMX cable to at least control them, link them together. It's called linking, or it's called master and slave, which means one light will be the one sending the signal to the other, and the master will be that's the one that you're going to be adjusting the light show. So for example, this will be my main or my master. You're going to DMX out of this one, so pretty much what you're doing is getting the signal out of here and you're going to send it to the other one. For this, you're going to use a DMX cable. The DMX cable looks almost like XLR. Let me see if I can focus, but they're just different resistance on the cables. So you're going to link out of here, you're going to go to the other light, and you're going to use the input of this one. Input, okay? Once you have the input, that one's going to be sending the signal on your menu, whatever light you're using. You're going to have to go to the menu and adjust that you're using slave mode. You see how it says slave? So now, whatever I do with this light, if I'm gonna just set them on a color or auto mode, see I have it. I change the colors. The other one changes automatically. All right, fellas. Before I forget, I was almost forgetting. So when you buy a light, each light will have a set amount of channels. A channel is pretty much a command for what the light will do. For example, this one has most of them have 2 or 3 or 4 different type of channels that you can use. This one has 8 channel mode and 13 channel mode. So when you program them on your controller or DMX software, you're going to choose if you're going to be using them on the extended mode, which is 13 channels, or the smaller mode, which is 8 channels. I usually do the bigger channel mode because it gives me more control of the light. And again, the channels is just more how the DMX will connect to all the lights and how this is going to get the signal to know what to do. I'm using, look at all this recyclable stuff I have to take, but I'm using American DJ DMX 2.1, my DMX. I don't get paid for this, I wish I did. But just a sample here. This is your light. This is your intimidator spot. I know that doesn't focus well, but you see how DMX is 512 channels. I'm going to use this one to program the lights that I have. Okay, yes, I used to have this because there was another light that I didn't bring out right now. But I'm going to start channel 29 all the way to right here. And I'll go back over here and show you guys. Just because I had them programmed already on this, and I have some other lights that I didn't bring out, but I already have this one on 29, this is 42, and this is how I have it on my program over there, so I kind of just label them for that reason. You don't have to, but it kind of helps you out if you have a lot of lights that you're going to be connecting. Again, so channels is just what it will be doing on the light. So if this is a 13 channel light fixture, it's gonna have 13 things you can move, look like faders. Tell it what to do, like to change the gobo, to change the color, to move left, to move right, to move up or down. Another thing I want to bring out to you guys is one thing that has saved me a lot of time is not running DMX cables. I used to have a ton of cables to run all the lights. I have switched to the DMX wireless transmitters. This one will really help you a lot. So as soon as you can, upgrade to the DMX wireless transmitters. So that's the receiver. I have the transmitter here. So this is going to send the signal to the transmitter and I don't have to run any cables. All right, fellas, so I connected all the lights with the program. Again, I have my program right here, DMX 2.1 from American DJ. And once I go over here, I can just do a quick, well, let me show you how I do the light shows that I do. Once I have my light set up, which is the Intimidator 255, the wash effects. I don't have the other ones on top, so that's why I didn't even put them. This is the lights that I've done, pretty much the shows that I've done, right? I know it's not showing the right spot because usually I do that for the grand entrance. Let me go back to another. Okay, right now you see what they're doing? I'm controlling them from right here. And this is a super easy program to use. This one or DMX 3.0. You can name your shows that you do. The Sweetheart, that's because I was going to be pointing out to their table. Lights completely changed to wherever I have pointed them out at the previous event. This is when I do the floor for their grand entrance or their first dance. You see how they're going a little bit faster, doing their own little light show. I know it's kind of hard to see here during the day, but it helps out to have them program doing whatever you want instead of running around like crazy. If you need to turn them all off from far away instead of having to unplug, you can have a pre-programmed show that is all off. Come on, camera. That one all off. And I can turn everything from off, put it on hold. Hope this little video makes sense. Hopefully I didn't complicate it for you guys. What I do recommend, like I was saying, is those DMX transmitters. You send the signal from your transmitter to the receiver. Even my lights that are back here, that are up lights, those have already a built-in wireless receiver. So when I want to control my lights, I can run it with my light show with the DMX program. But again, I can go over details later how to do it. Pretty much just to show you guys, this is actually an easy program to do, and DMX is not as bad as people make it look. So I'm gonna go on editor mode. I'm gonna go right here. Let's say, for example, if I want to switch the lights, the intimidators, to a different color. Right now I have them on white. Let me point them up actually. So that's what there's why you need the channels, like I was explaining. Each channel will do a different effect right here, different crossfader. Not a crossfader, an actual just a fader to go up and down to move it. So I'm gonna make them go up. You see I'm controlling the position where I want the lights to be. I can control how bright I want it, or if I want to change the color of the gobo, I'm gonna put it red. Or if I want to change the gobo on it, this is the gobos that comes with it. You guys know that one. You can control how fast it spins also. And if you want to do a prism, there you go. It's not complicated at all. Again, it's pretty easy as long as you know how to program the lights. This is a different amount of channel. This is different than this. So each light will have a different amount. So as long as you program them on whatever controller or software that you're going to be using. Again, these are 13 channels. This one has, I believe, is 7. I'll explain more later on. I know I have to go. I was going to do a little better explanation. About quick emergency, I have to head out. But any questions, please leave them on the comments. I will try to answer as many as I can on the questions if you guys have any. Don't be scared. DMX is actually pretty easy, and like I was saying, this video is mainly for people that don't have no clue on how to DMX. People that know how to do DMX already, like I say, you're more than welcome to comment. But hope you guys have a nice 2020, and see you on the next video. Thank you guys. Well, actually, I just had an idea what video to do next. I'll see you guys probably next week. I'll do another video. Alright fellas, so I'm back. I know I had a little quick emergency, but I forgot to explain to you guys what I was saying is, you see how it says 13 channel mode right here. Each light that you buy will have different modes. So right now it says running mode DMX on 13 channels. Some of them have more options. Some of them can run on 2, 3, or 4 different modes. Running it on 13 channel mode, I can switch it to work on 8 channel mode. But as long as whatever channel mode I put it here, if I'm gonna run it on 13 channels, make sure the program, the software that I'm gonna be using is also set up on 13 channels. Like if this is gonna be running on 13 channels, make sure the program is the same, or else they're not gonna communicate properly, the DMX software and the light. Like I was saying, this one I have it at 29 because the other lights I have it set up on the different channels, and so that way they don't overlap the signals. So this light is gonna work from channel 29 all the way to 13 channels, so it'll be to like 41. The next light will go from 42 and up, so that way the numbers are not overlapping the faders on the DMX program. Hope it makes sense. Like I was saying, I'm not an expert. I just know some basic stuff. I think it's easy to do DMX. What's hard is creating your own light show. So that's where your creativity will come into place. and once you kind of get the hang of it, you'll get creative and make your own light shows. I do like working with DMX because it helps you control your lights, put a nice I'll show you on a video now, a spotlight when you do their first dance. Kind of makes it look more pro and nicer, especially for weddings, to do their spotlight on their dance floor when they do their first dance. Or you can control your own light if they're going to be like a cake table, toast, thing like that. Quiero esa energía, muy bien, muy bien. Bueno, en este momento vamos a pedirles a todos que volteen a la puerta principal. Everybody's attention to the main door, main entrance. Vamos a hacer bulla, vamos a presentar esta noche a una gente muy importante. Esa bulla que se oiga para Juan y Graciela. Fuerte esa bulla, fuerte, fuerte.